I need water. Oh my god. Yara Kipchoge. Throughout the vlogs, you have seen me go for morning runs multiple times. It's something I enjoy doing, especially on Sunday mornings, to get me ready for the week. For a while now, I've been wanting to learn more about the lifestyle of the runners in order to improve my own practices. Luckily, the perfect study ground isn't so far from me. I'm back in Kenya, and after an 8-hour journey from Nairobi, I have arrived in Iten, the birthplace of the world's most decorated marathonists, also known as the home of champions. Did I mention that this town is 2,400 meters above sea level? High altitude training will be challenging because I'm only used to running at sea level. Those of you who are watching me in 2020 can recognize this place. Avenida 10 de Novembro and Avenida Marginal have been my practicing ground for running. In between strides, these are the questions that always cross my mind. Am I warming up correctly? Are my shoes appropriate? Why does my knee hurt after a good run? What do runners eat and drink? Let's see if by the end of this video, the coaches and athletes from Iten can help answer all my questions and ultimately improve my running. In no more than 5 days, I'll become one of the best runners the world has ever seen. I'm joking. I just want to become the best runner I've ever been. This is where I'm going to be staying for the week. I wanted something just simple, straightforward, because the goal is for me to be outside running and not inside the room watching Netflix. So now I have changed out of my travel clothes and I'm going to meet my host. Nicholas, how are you?
I'm fine.
So right now, Nicholas is going to take us around Iten. That is the only plan for the day. We start training tomorrow. We couldn't walk around on empty stomachs, so we headed to the restaurant at Jamaica Hotel. It has an extensive menu of local foods at affordable prices. I went for ugali with peas because it's time to start stocking on carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are essential for endurance athletes, and in the home of champions, ugali is the main source. It is a porridge made from maize grains that are readily available at the local markets, milled into maize flour. Iten is filled with shops like this that offer milling service at an affordable price. Ugali helps runners store energy in their muscles. 100 grams of ugali roughly contains 79 grams of carbs, in comparison to 100 grams of pasta, which has roughly 25 grams of carbs. And remember, Kenyan runners eat heavier portions of ugali every day. Leave her alone! Sitting at such high altitude, the views from the hills of Iten alone are already worth the 8-hour ride. Meh. Meh. Woo. Wow. 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 The naturally thin, purified fresh air is also another benefit. I usually run on empty stomach, but while I'm here, I'll be having 2 bananas before my morning trainings. This is high altitude training, intense running, so I'm gonna play it safe by giving my body something to burn. Good morning! Welcome to training day 1. Currently on a 3-kilometer walk to the Kamariny Stadium. That's where we're going to train. I'm just considering this my warm-up. And yeah, I'm super excited to start this journey. It's nice to have this much company to achieve my running goals. I've been told by Nicholas that my sneakers were not appropriate, so I borrowed these Hokas from Nicholas' friend yesterday. But I still don't understand, why are these better?
Your sneakers causes a lot of fatigue because
Why?
you're seeing it doesn't have threads.
So that will cause me fatigue.
Yeah, it may cause some injuries in your leg. You're seeing it has a lot of threads and it's new.
Okay.
Yeah, compared with yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
this
better.
is the best one because it acts like a shock absorber.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right. I have to invest in a pair of Hokas.
Yeah.
So let me give you guys the gist on where I'm at physically. For the past 10 years of my life, I have never ran for more than 30 minutes straight. Never. My morning runs are usually around 20 minutes and I cover 2 kilometers at my own sweet pace. So going from that once a week to running every day and having actual goals to achieve is not going to be easy. The only goal for today, day one, is for me to get my body physically ready for the next 4 days. So let's get it started. Say hi, Nicholas.
Kamariny Track is where the runners come to train while experiencing a 2,355-meter altitude. On this particular day, it was busy because most of the training camps had their athletes over for speed work.
Yeah, seeing these people do this, if I can complete 2 laps without fainting, that would be a great goal that I would have achieved. Say hi, Nicholas.
Hi.
It's one round and I'm tired. We started here?
No.
There, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. What? I need to breathe. Oh my god. Whew. So embarrassing.
I think for you will use 2 minutes 30 seconds for 1 lap.
2 minutes 30 seconds for 1 lap slow?
Yeah. No. Fast.
Fast?
Yeah.
So now you have to do 3 more?
Yeah.
Nicholas. If I can do like you guys, run without water,
Yeah.
I prefer. You know, I never run without water.
Even
Why do you guys not drink water?
if you drink water,
It starts hurting you on the rib, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that is so true. So no water until we finish the 4 laps.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Sawa.
I'm only human. Second water break. How can these people run without water? Wow. 2 minutes.
2 minutes 1 second.
Woo. 1 lap.
Yeah, 1 lap.
Full speed. So if I do 1:30, that's gonna be good. So after training, they all go eat ugali.
Yes, with some
Fermented milk.
Yeah, fermented milk.
Okay, so they're gonna eat ugali
With
as a
fermented-
post-workout with fermented milk.
Yeah,
At night, they also gonna eat ugali again
ugali with
for
some
dinner
vegetables.
with vegetables.
Yeah.
It was very inspirational to witness so many runners together, training and running countless laps to get closer to their athletic dreams.
Do you want some?
Yeah. Just
Post-workout.
Are you really tired?
I am, but what's the plan?
Okay, I want us to visit the waterfalls.
I can't say no to waterfalls. How far is it?
1.5 kilometers.
Okay, because we came 3 kilometers walk,
Yeah.
so 1.5 is a breeze. Woo! Don't go chasing waterfalls. The older I get, the more jealous I feel of people who live in the middle of nature like this, in a small little house made of wood and just mostly natural materials. Hopefully they have a happy life, because how could you not?
This was the beginning of the trail to the Kessup Waterfalls in the Keino Valley.
Yeah, it's very steep. Woo! No, I'm good. Don't worry.
We took the unofficial trail to the waterfall, the one that the pipe workers use, and it was very challenging and scary. The pathway is very narrow, it's muddy, slippery, and we had to watch out for spiky plants.
Oh my god.
I was watching every step I was taking because I didn't want to slip and roll down and injure myself.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Wow. The shoe is gonna get so dirty.
It's okay. Just
The locals say that although snakes are not common, every now and then they find a huge one. So the whole time I was praying that today wasn't going to be that day.
Yay! We're here.
Jumping these stones was also very challenging, especially for Nicholas, because he had to make sure that he was jumping into stable stones.
I love adventures.
Some of them move as soon as you step on them, which can be very dangerous. Luckily, the slow and steadiness got us there in the end. Reaching the waterfalls was a great reward. My nervous system was instantly regulated, which made the trail worth it.
Thank you, Nicholas,
welcome.
for taking me to this beautiful place, guys. Without Nicholas,
Just enjoy.
this vlog would be a mess.
If you want to visit the Kessup Falls, I recommend you use the official trail. The unofficial trail is intense. It's not for the faint-hearted because so many things can go wrong. Luckily, me and Nicholas were in and out. Nothing happened. And I actually found an article that perfectly describes the trail. I'll leave it in the description box.
From today's training, I've realized that I'm not as bad as I thought. But in comparison to the other athletes, I am a joke. And I would love to go from being a joke to making a statement. So I've set 2 goals for myself. My endurance goal is to be able to jog for 40 minutes without stopping and without water. Very ambitious. My sprinting goal is to reduce my 450-meter lap time to 1.45 seconds. As of today, I'm at 2 minutes, so I have 4 more mornings to get there. Today we're going to train on the terrain. That's a nice rhyme.
I see you are more stronger today.
Yeah, more stronger today.
than yesterday.
Yeah, one day can make a whole difference. How long has it been?
You almost today.
That was okay?
Yeah.
I need water.
Water. Oh, yeah, it's another one.
Progress.
At least you have tried.
How many more?
How many more? Even if we add another 2, then you have done the best.
3 kilometers.
I want you to go 4.
4.
Yeah.
Ah. One more?
Yeah. One more.
Okay, let's go.
Running in the terrain was much harder than I anticipated. For the first time, I felt the strain of running at high altitude. I felt it in my breathing, I felt it in my ears, and on my knees. My knees were throbbing. Running up and down hill is definitely not light work, especially for someone like me who is used to running on flat terrain only. Terrain is softer than asphalt, which makes it better ground for running practices. Training at high altitude also allows for development of higher lung capacity. When a high altitude athlete goes to a lower altitude zone, they experience less stress on the body and a more comfortable feeling when running. For my lungs to grow or expand and take in more oxygen, I would have to train in Iten for longer. My coach told me that if I did 3 months of intense training in Iten, I would be able to go back to Mozambique and become the new recordist, following the steps of Lourdes Mutola. The possibility of becoming her successor almost made me extend my stay in Iten.
It's been a while since I've been in the car, and I cannot believe Nicholas is still running. He's still going like there's no tomorrow. Go, Nicholas! Woohoo!
It's nothing.
maybe you get Kali. Langgar ito with 13 kilometers.
South.
You're not tired?
I'm not.
I'm not.
Yeah.
They started with us. How many kilometers now? 18. Wow.
Big.
You should be there. Nicholas is a loser.
No.
I'm joking.
For me, I'm a sprinter for them.
Okay. Tired?
Yeah.
Why? You could go more. I'm joking.
My program was 18 kilometers.
18?
Yeah. So I've done 18 kilometers.
How long have you done time-wise?
I don't know the time, but
Okay.
coach knows.
1 hour 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Good job. The last man standing. The last one. It's the third sunny day on a row in Iten. And Nicholas said that he thinks I brought the sunshine with me, right?
Yeah.
What's the weather like usually?
The weather used to be so cold.
Rainy,
Mist.
rain.
Yeah.
Since I got here on
It's sun.
Monday.
It's only sun.
See guys, it's the magic from Mozambique, I think. I wanted to nap, I wanted to do some work. But Nicholas is always like, oh, I want to take you somewhere.
Yeah.
How am I going to say no?
No.
Nicholas always showing me the best places.
Yeah.
So here I am, heading on a walk, even though my legs are tired from today's run. But I'm going to push it and I'm going to go wherever Nicholas wants me to go.
This is real.
Yeah, that with the honeycomb.
Take the big one and you'll enjoy it. This is natural.
Natural.
Yeah, pure natural.
Since it's sunny and I don't know what the weather's gonna be tomorrow, just wanted to take the opportunity to mention that walking around the Iten, it's so bright. The light is so intense, maybe because there's not much pollution or the air is fresh. Everything is just brighter. It's like I rubbed my eyes and now I can see things clearly. It's like I can see things in 4K. That's what me and my friend were talking about the other day. It's like Iten is in 4K to the eyes. Yeah, the west is beautiful. I wasn't expecting it to be this beautiful. So quiet. Nicholas, find me some land. You gotta buy me land in Iten. I wanna come. Imagine sleeping here. So quiet. So peaceful, fresh air. Wow. You can see the houses, the maize. The maize plantations. Oh, they look so beautiful. Wow. Try not to cry. Afternoon jog starts now. How many minutes? How many kilometers? 2.5, come back.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. I'm so tired. I already told Nicholas that I'm not jogging back. My knees are throbbing.
Morning we went
My
3
ears are
kilometers,
throbbing.
And morning we went 2 kilometers. Now total of 5 kilometers for you.
I need to save some for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's training, I want to be at my A game. I need to rest my legs. I need to rest my knees, rest my ears, rest my lungs, rest my spirit. At this point, I realized that I would not be able to achieve my goal of running for 40 minutes non-stop. So scratch that. When I asked my coach about the knee pain, he explained that is something that most athletes go through. So I just had to keep it pushing or stop and recover. The recovery would take around 8 weeks, in which I could just rest, ice my knee, do some strength training, and so on. So now only the sprinting goal remains. My knee is still very weak, but I decided to ignore the pain so that I could finish the week and finish this video. I really sacrificed my knee for a video. I'll appreciate a thumbs up. Eat, Nicholas. day 3 of training. Today the coach decided that we should come to the Kipchoge Stadium all the way in Eldoret. And after 1 hour, here we are. I'm super excited because I love seeing the professional athletes do their thing. It's so inspiring. Well, I just finished my first 3 laps of 400 meters. That's a total of 1.2, right, Nicholas?
Yeah.
Without water.
Yeah.
So now I'm having a water break to do maybe 2 more laps without water. I'm making progress. Now my knee is really sore. It's bothering me a bit. It's quite painful. I'm gonna keep pushing. And today I'm gonna do 1 lap, 400 meters, and I wanna see what time I can make because that's the challenge for Saturday. So let's keep moving.
This is Eldoret's Kipchoge Keino Stadium. This is where a few times a year, athletes gather to compete and be awarded scholarships to study and run abroad. The stadium has a flat track, the altitude is lower, so it's much warmer than Iten. Running here is definitely easier. These are all runners who have been training hard since young. This is a decisive moment because either they win and make it out of Iten, or they lose and have to keep trying. Those who aren't awarded scholarships can still pursue commercial sponsorships.
Okay, we're back to Kipchoge Stadium in Eldoret. The weather is much better. I'm super full. There's a lot of people playing football. But we have to run that Ugali out. Okay, it's time for 400 meters. $1:37. Yara Kipchoge. Wow. Guys, the most amazing thing is that my knee stopped hurting. It stopped hurting the minute I got on. The knee doesn't hurt anymore. Wow, I'm so happy. Yesterday I realized that my knee pain allows me to sprint without issues, but it does not allow me to jog. So I happily skipped the terrain training session this morning, just allowing my knees and my legs to relax so that tomorrow, day 5, I can hopefully achieve my 400-meter goals.
So you are Olympic now?
Of course. I've been running hard for 5 days. I deserve it.
That was it for day 4 because after qualifying for the Olympics, I felt so accomplished, I decided to take the rest of the day off. I started editing this video. I gave my knee a good rest so that it could perform its best on day 5.
Today is my last day of running, now with my well-deserved Olympic status. We're back at Kamariny Stadium. This is where my training week started. Remember, this track is 415 meters. The warm-up is going to be 2 laps without water. I'm gonna take my first and last lap on this track. 415 meters. I'm gonna try to do 1 minute 45 seconds. This was the promise I've made a few days ago, so I'm gonna do my best because I only get 1 shot. After 1 shot, I can't do it anymore. It's time. I did my best. I have nothing left for Iten.
Choke.
Nothing left.
I guess this is it. This is my best running form of all time. I hope you're also inspired to run wherever you are, Iten has definitely reinforced my appreciation for the sport, my appreciation for the Kenyan runners, and my appreciation for Ugali. Announcement, attending to the request of many of you, I'll be hosting a dinner in which I'll get to meet some of you who watch me on YouTube and on Instagram. Beyond the Screen with Yaramel is going to happen on Saturday, October 26th in Nairobi. It's a paid event, and I'm happy to be collaborating with a brand new social club based in Kenya called Over 30 Social. They just launched, and I believe in their project of bringing people together to have a fun time, so I'm really honored to be their first host. As I mentioned on my Instagram, my Gen Z audience, I'm super sorry, but this event is only extended to those who are over 30. Those are the rules of the house. So if you're over 30 and you're in Nairobi, come hang out. I promise we won't only eat and drink, we will also play games. You're going to have deep conversations. It's going to be a lot of fun. So send a DM to Over 30 Social on Instagram showing your interest. Or if you don't have Instagram, you can email over30social@gmail.com stating your interest and sharing your WhatsApp for an easier communication. The venue will only be revealed for those who attend the event. And yeah, I'm super excited to meet some of you and put actual faces to some of the views. So thank you so much in advance for those of you who decide to come, and I'll see you soon.